COVID had changed people's behavior, that they were buying more direct from brands rather than resellers. Number two, that they were subscribing more than they had in the past. We thought that these changes would probably be permanent, and our consumer survey proved that out across the board.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna take it to the top.
Awesome. Welcome, Thomas, to the Road to Ad World, where we get to hear a little about you and a little bit about Sticky.io. Why don't you open it up with explaining to the audience who you are and what it is Sticky.io does?
Yeah, thanks, Chad. My name is Thomas Marks, and I'm the VP of Marketing at Sticky.io. For those of you who aren't familiar, Sticky.io is a full-stack subscription commerce platform that helps brands scale their subscription business. We're within the subscription space. It's more than just recurring billing, right? So when I speak to full stack, it is a complete toolkit that allows companies or provides companies with all of the capabilities that they need to be successful in the subscription business. So rebilling tools, churn management, revenue maximization tools, et cetera. And we're really focused both on digitally native vertical brands as well as traditional brands that are looking to get into the subscription space.
Fantastic. So, when you say full stack, and there are other subscription-based companies out there, what is it of Sticky.io that you guys do to differentiate yourself from the other subscription businesses? What it is that you guys do extra special?
Yeah, that's a great question. So a lot of the subscription applications that are in the market today were built for a singular purpose, and that was subscribe and save, which Amazon originally popularized. And so that's a very simple subscription model that allows a consumer to say, I want to subscribe to this product and have it auto-replenished once a month or once every 2 months. There's a lot of innovation going on in subscriptions right now. So it's not just about subscribe and save anymore. It's flexibility in how you create merchandising opportunities for merchants to be flexible. And so some of the trends and some of the newer merchandising models that we're seeing are build a box, which allows a consumer to actually pick and choose which products they'd like to receive in a subscription. So if you have a merchant with a larger product catalog, you can say, I want to receive these 4 products once a month or once every 2 months. But then also providing the consumer with the flexibility to swap and choose. Maybe I want something different in month 2 or month 4. So that's one aspect of being full stack, is just providing merchants with a complete array of subscription offer flexibility. There's also cross-sell and upsell. It's not just about the subscription, but the reason why merchants are getting into the subscription model to begin with is that they're focused on increasing average order value and customer lifetime value. And so cross-sells and upsells are a key way to do that. So you subscribe to a product, but maybe you want a complementary product. So a great example from my own personal subscriptions, I live in a high-rise and we have an outdoor terrace and we also have 2 dogs. So we subscribe to a little patch of grass that is delivered to our house every 2 weeks so that our dogs can go out.
A legitimate patch of grass?
Yeah, it's a piece of sod, right? It's larger than what a traditional piece of sod would be. And so every so often, when I get a reminder that my subscription is going to renew, I get a cross-sell offer. Do you want to buy pheromones to attract the dogs to the sod? Do you want to buy a new tray? Do you want to change your size? Or, do you want to buy these treats from our partner? So those cross-sell and upsell capabilities are very important. And then, there's also the concept of what is necessary to run a successful subscription business. And so churn is a big part of a subscription business, and 35% of churn is involuntary, meaning that someone changed their credit card because it was lost or stolen and they forgot to update their subscription. So we offer services like automatic card updater, which will ping the bank before we try to rebill for a subscription to make sure that there hasn't been a credit card update and we can get an auto update. We also offer intelligent dunning, which is if a transaction fails to process because the credit card provider was down for maintenance or there was an interruption in the network, we can take our data and we understand the best times to try and rebill a transaction in order to successfully process the transaction. We also offer fraud services, chargeback representments, and notifications. All of these things are inherent in a subscription business model, and most of our competitors are focused on one thing, and that's just, I need to rebill for this subscribe and save subscription now. We're focused on supporting a broad spectrum of merchandising capabilities, as well as all the ancillary or value-added services that are necessary. But I would say, I think our biggest differentiator is the data. In a subscription model, it's very important to truly understand your customers if you're going to be successful with cross-sell and upsell, and to have a 360-degree view of that customer. And, we've been in this business for 12 years. We've been supporting merchants who have used subscription models, and as they've gotten more sophisticated over time, all of the aspects of our platform has gotten more sophisticated as well. I mean, our number one goal is to help people merchandise subscriptions how they want, and then to provide them with a set of services to help them increase lifetime customer value as well as average order value.
So leveraging the data that you've accumulated over the years, are you then able to go after different industries or verticals, whether it be, say, health and beauty, and you can say, listen, this is the data that we have, and this is what we suggest you focus on? Like, what does that look like, leveraging the data to going after different clients for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's certain. So we got our start mainly in the goods subscriptions, right? At a time when most subscriptions were digital. I mean, if you think about the resurgence of subscriptions in the early 2000s, it was all about digital products as the internet became a thing. But there were a lot of savvy marketers who were thinking, I could create product subscriptions as well. People need eye cream replenished. They need vitamins or supplements replenished.
Supplements is the one that just like light bulb is like, this is kind of perfect for, especially when you said varied amounts of subscriptions, whether it's a month, every 2 weeks, every 3 months. With supplements, you're not having all the same supplements every month. There's 60 capsule sets, or there's 30, and you're going to need them all on different varied durations that they're delivered. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. And I thank you, Thomas, for your time, and appreciate you being a partner of AdWorld, and look forward to seeing more of you.
Thank you, Chad. Great chatting with you.